What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thrift Shopping here, and we are going to be talking about the new Evoleclipse weapon series that was teased in the previous headline on April 28th, but alongside with that came a post on the New Genesis website that indicated all of the things that we are going to be exchanging these Kvaris expedition prep tickets for, and these included clean versions of the Evoleclipse as well as Fixa attack versions, plus some other things. But at the bottom of this post, they went ahead and announced the attack power of this 6-star rarity weapon series, and it is 471 at level 50. This is a game changer. This number right here completely shuts down any doubt as to if the 5-star metagame would exist in Kvaris. I'm here to tell you right now, 5 stars don't stand a chance in the future content when compared to these weapons, and I'm going to show you all the data to prove that in this video. So first things first, yes, you are going to be able to use these Kvaris expedition prep tickets. It's going to require 6 for a clean version or 7 for a Fixa attack 1 version. We have no information if we are going to be able to get any higher Fixa on those. However, we do know that since these are through an exchange process, they will not be dropping from enemies. So we know that we aren't going to be dropping them, but we don't know if there is going to be a way to upgrade them possibly. But to get these expedition prep tickets, it's not too bad. Most of the time, you're going to have to go and defeat an enemy or an urgent quest in the game, or currently you have to enhance some target weapon series up to level 40 to get these expedition prep tickets. Now this may sound time consuming, this may sound Meseta consuming, but it is really not. You should all have plus 20 gold and prim swords from ale yellows and ret yellows. Plus, you can use any of the plus 25 elemental weapon series that we've been earning through these seasonal events to upgrade these weapons really quickly and really cheaply. Not to mention, on May 11th, when we get that first anniversary event, we are getting plus 40 Obscura weapons. So you're going to be able to use like 2 weapons to push these to plus 40, and you have until June 7th for these limited time tasks. So you don't have to rush out and do them right away. You have plenty of time. They announced as well that there are going to be more limited time tasks coming out with the anniversary event on the 11th, so you will have tons of opportunities to get these prep tickets. But let's go into the real data. Let's talk about the calculations of this weapon series and how it compares to some of our 5-star weapons. So right here, I am showing you a damage calculator with our current best in slot capsule for offensive potency. This will net you 70.5% potency and 98.9% variance, which is what floor potency on capsules will affect. This is a incredibly expensive and very good build. And here's some of those damage numbers. And now I'm going to show you what the Evoleclipse damage would be with all of these augments on. That is not a typo. That is a huge freaking difference. That is almost 20% more damage observed against a Gigas on that weapon series. That's insane. So we know that we're only going to be able to get up to Fixa attacks, so I'll clean up the other cells so it's a little bit easier to see. But you can see there is no comparison. This is basically killing 5-star weapons in the new region. You really have no reason to hold on to your weapons, even if they are Fixa 5 and cracked out. So I started to wonder, well, not everybody is going to be using the most expensive and most valuable capsules on this Evoleclipse weapon. For most people, we might just be using it just to level up, to give some classes a shot, and then we might be going to another weapon series that may have dropped already. So I was starting to think, well, is it possible to still use that Evoleclipse weapon without spending a lot of money on capsules? So in a previous video, I had an augmentation guide, and on those builds, I suggested a few, and at the bottom, I suggested a build for free-to-play or new accounts starting out because it is a very cheap build, and that is a 56.1% potency build with 79.6% variance. So I went ahead and I plugged those numbers in for that Evoleclipse weapon series to compare how much damage would you do with that build with the new 6-star weapon compared to the best capsule build with the best stats on our current 5-star gear. And this is the damage chart that I observed. And you'll see here with almost 14% observable potency difference and a ton of floor potency difference, the Evoleclipse weapon series still compares in damage to our potential for Cinquem weapon series. Now granted, we're not getting those PSO2 and above, so I took those off in this chart, and you'll still see that the Evoleclipse still beats out a level 2 Fixa attack, Cinquem potential 4, and it beats all of the Fixa Fatale levels with that Fixa attack 1 Evoleclipse. So all this is just trying to show you is that this new weapon series and the 6-star weapons in general are going to be super powered. And unless there is some new system in place to help 5-star and 4-star and lesser star weapons get extra strength, you are not using 5-star weapons anymore. I have a suspicion why they did this was to essentially reset all of the gear in the game. If any of you have been playing since Alio, you know that Gant armor was a very valuable armor for the entire first year of the game. And a lot of us, including me, still stuck in with my Straga weapon and had no problem clearing any of the content that was available in Retem with that level 15 weapon. So my theory here is that they wanted to do a hard reset on all gear, give a huge power spike on some of these weapons so that it is almost necessary to go into these higher attack weapons so that you can continue to keep up with the damage necessary to take out some of these level 60 enemies. In that post where it was showing all of the items you can get, at the very bottom it shows that you can exchange any Evoleclipse weapon series for 6 Kvaris Expedition prep tickets. So this is basically saying that you can purchase a clean Evoleclipse weapon series with no Fixa, use it, and then exchange it back for your tickets to be able to buy another one. So you can use these expedition prep tickets to essentially buy one weapon, level up that class, go back and exchange it for another weapon and level up that class. So you can use this Evoleclipse weapon series to level up all of your classes for only 6 prep tickets. So you don't have to go completely overboard on the limited time tasks. However, if you plan on keeping some of the Evoleclipse weapons, of course you would need 6 or 7 at least to hold on to them. With all of that information, to be honest, I'm pretty excited that Sega is announcing a hard reset on the gear. It was a bit insane to me that we were using level 15 gear and still clearing level 45 and above monsters with it, so I am hoping that this means that the Kvaris enemies are going to be very difficult and will require that additional power to be able to take down in a timely manner. But guys, let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about the Evoleclipse weapon series, and what do you think this means for the content that we will see and possibly some other 6-star weapons and units that we may see in June. And with all of that out of the way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support you guys continue to give me, and I'll see you all in the next video real soon.